For 143 years, we've been keeping records of the summer heat, and this summer is just breaking those records every single day, left and right. There's deaths in Arizona, confirmed of 103, 26 in Nevada, 11 in Texas. There was reported some in California, but there wasn't an exact number I was able to find. Also, my heart goes out to the people in Hawaii right now who are living in literal hell due to the fires burning there, due to the extreme droughts and high winds and the heat. I went through a fire here, the Almeda fire, a couple of years ago, and so I've had a little taste of what that hell is like. We didn't have nearly the number of deaths that Hawaii is having right now, and my heart just really goes out to everyone there. It's an absolute tragedy. So anyways, I want to talk to you about some of the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion. If you find yourself getting headachy, lightheaded, disorientated, dizzy, these are all signs that you might be getting heat poisoning. And the best way to handle that is to go find shade, go find air conditioning, and not necessarily drinking a lot of fluids immediately, but putting cold washcloths or dipping yourself in water or putting a hose on yourself. That's what was recommended on the websites I found, is to get cool water on the skin, not necessarily trying to gulp down large amounts of fluids too fast. Some other ways to help keep yourself cool are to get blackout curtains. So you can get really nice, thick, solid black ones. There's ones that have an extra layer of protection and helps block out more light. As you can see, I've got all my windows blocked out right now. You can plant trees that are going to be on the side of the house that gets the most sun, and those will provide shade and shelter. A lighter colored roof. Don't go with a black roof color. Go with like a gray. Go with the lightest color roof you can get if you're going to be replacing your roof. They say white, but unfortunately, I haven't seen a lot of roofs that actually come in white. That's actually something that would be a really cool product if somebody in a roofing manufacturing company wanted to start doing some white roofs, man, because those are going to be the next thing. Houseplants help filter air, keep air quality better. Awnings over windows, just have a little shade cover so that the windows aren't getting that direct sun from the outside. Insulation. There are windows that are better quality for blocking out sun, low E glass. I've actually seen a demonstration of this. The windows, unfortunately, were too expensive for me to have done, but they did a demonstration where they put a light bulb on both sides of the glass and were showing the heat on one side and the heat on the other and how it was blocking it. It was very impressive. Unfortunately, the windows were quite expensive. But if you have the money, there are windows like that are available. Same with like roofing materials and stuff like that. There's a lot of really cool construction supplies out there. The problem is they're really expensive and for higher end homes. Shade sails in the yard. They're basically just like a tarp awning kind of situation. They're not very expensive and they're easy to put up. Just a couple of ropes on a pergola or on any kind of deck or patio or anything like that. Just have the shaded area over whatever concrete you have, because that concrete will hold the heat, and having even just a little bit of shade. One site was even saying just having white rugs over your concrete will be enough to absorb some of that heat that the concrete can hold. So anyways, there's my pointers. I hope some of those were helpful. Again, some of the things I've got going is I've got a big giant tree right behind me on that end, and that's where, so the sun rises here and sets over there, and so it gives me about 2/3 a day of complete shade for about half my home, and that's really nice. So a well thought out planted tree can really benefit a house. And again, there is windows that you can look into if you're going to be getting your windows replaced. Lighter colored roofing. Adding awnings. Awnings is not a very expensive thing to do. Just adding some awnings that cover your most sun hit windows. Blackout curtains. Adding insulation or replacing your old insulation. That's something I should really do. I'd love to get that done. So yeah, these are all things we're gonna have to start implementing and getting used to. And the other thing I want to get for myself is a sun visor for my car. I've been noticing my car just sitting in there for 5 minutes, in a parking lot trying to look up something on my phone or something like that. It's just crazy. So I don't think I would tint my windows. They've got a pretty decent tint. I don't think I would do that, but that's an idea. I think if I had money to spare, I might look into tinting the windows. But I'm just going to get a sun visor and start using that. So yeah, there's some pointers to hopefully help get you through this. Hang in there, man. We're all in this together. It is hot.